With everything inspected where we want it to be, we had to take it apart one more time because now we're at the final stage.
It is a dial with an SUV going downhill. That is your downhill assist.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Defiant Jeep. Today we got a small project going on, and right behind me you can see is V-Notch. V-Notch has got a lot of projects coming on very soon. Don't know how fast I can get to them, but they do have a lot of projects. And we're talking front and rear bumpers, fender deletes, new inner fender liners, maybe some lights. We're going to get working on V-Notch when we can. We're climbing into the summertime. Today is June 1st. So you can imagine it's getting hot pretty here in Las Vegas. And me, I just got the small little garage. I really don't have anywhere to work. So the heat, working outside, doesn't work for me very well. But luckily, I got a gang of friends who have garages that, as long as I'm able to work inside, I don't mind the heat. I don't want to be directly in the sun. I'm sure most of you will understand that. And I'm from Florida. You think I'm used to it. I am. I'm used to the heat. I'm not used to being beat on by the sun directly. So anyway, today's super cool little project we got a part from Bulletpoint. Now this part we actually got from our friend Brian, who is the owner of Desert Monkey. And we went ahead and took it off his hands because he wasn't going to use it. And I'll show you exactly what it is. Let me go and open it so we can unbox it for a second. Alright, so inside the box is nicely padded. Alright, first thing you're going to see, which always grabs my attention, is a really cool sticker. I don't think V-Notch is going to get this sticker. I think Steve and Desert Wranglers, I'm sorry, Defiant Jeep, we're going to go ahead and keep this sticker. So, yeah, it's probably something she's not going to get. Now, the first thing in there, you see this weird little tool. It's an F key. I'll talk about that later, but it does come with a little card. It does have a barcode on it, or a QR code that we can scan. It explains what it is. I've already read it. I'm going to tell you what it is later today. All right, the next thing that comes in here, it looks like you have 2 Allen wrenches and a replacement bolt, and we're going to talk about that during the installation. And of course, the product itself. This is Bulletpoint's grab handle mount. I think that's what they call it. Now, it is specifically shaped for the grab handle. Now, what you're going to do, or how it works, is on the driver's side, you have your grab handle and you got those angles top and bottom. The angles, those are actually caps. You can remove those and replace that with this. And it does come with a replacement bolt. So I'll show you how to get all that done. Now this is a standard 20 millimeter ball. It is the same 20 millimeter, just like any other universal size of 20 millimeter. So even if you use these products from, like, let's say 67 design, they'll still work on this because it's pretty much just the shape of the ball, not who made it. And it's going to work out perfect. I got a bunch of spare parts of 67 design. It'll work out fine with this Bulletpoint. Let's talk about this for a second. Nice solid shape. It does have some weight to it. On either side, you're going to see where it's got the Bulletpoint emblem on there. And these 2 triangles, one on each side, they are rubber pads. My best guess is that for vibration or shock absorbing, which is a definite plus. A good thinking, Bulletpoint. Very good thinking. I really appreciate that a lot. Alrighty. So at this point right here, I'm going to put that down. The box is empty. We are actually ready to get started. So let me go ahead and situate myself. I am going to go to the driver's side of V-Notch and get started. Oh, and before I do, some tools will need to be used, of course. Aside of the Allen wrenches that already came in this kit, because it does come with a bolt, there is a 10 millimeter bolt that needs to be removed from the top side of the grab handle, because that's where this is going to be mounted. So I'm going to get me a ratchet, an extension, and a 10 millimeter socket, and I'll meet you at the driver door. Alrighty, we went ahead and made it to the inside of V-Notch here on the driver's side. Now, what we're really focusing on is this grab handle right here. This is on the driver's side. You normally grab this, and it's all that's easy peasy. We really don't think about it because it's a second nature item for helping us get in here. If you have, larger tire or lift the Jeep and you need a little bit more leverage, there it is right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this top cap, we're going to remove it. Now, what I did not mention, it would definitely be helpful if you have one of those plastic trim tools for prying. But as I mentioned earlier, it's getting so hot over here. This plastic is actually pretty pliable. So if I could just dig my nails in there, I can peel it out. And that's it. It just pops right off. Now, it does have like a little plastic lanyard, built into it. And we can just pull out the arrowhead of it. And I hope I didn't, snaggletooth, I just broke it. That's okay. We're probably never going to use it again. Worst case scenario, I'll just go to the dealer and buy another one. But I'm pretty sure I'm good. All right. So yeah, for best practices, remove the handle completely, which is a 10mm bolt in here, one at the bottom. Take off this whole paneling. Everything comes off to do it properly, because the way the arrowhead is designed, you can slide it in, but it's like flared out, so you have to squeeze it to push it out to keep it intact as one piece. But yeah, it's a little late right now since I already broke it. I'll get another one later on if I have to. So I got my 10mm socket. Let's go take out this bolt over here. Now, that's either very loose from the beginning, or it wasn't tightened, or I got the wrong size. Let's find out. Here it comes. Yeah, it's a 10mm. It was just loose from the beginning. Now how that happened, because I never took this off before. All right, and there she is. This is your factory, and I call it a 10mm because it's the size of the hex. This could be 6mm diameter, and whatever the thread pitch is on that, which I can always measure that if you want me to, but I'm a hoarder for bolts. I'm going to keep it anyways. All right, this is going to be super easy. So the way that I'm looking at it, nothing's moved. The hole's lined up. Let me go ahead and grab our fancy little item right here. Now, because of its shape, it kind of tapers down. We know that this is the bottom, because if we're looking at the handle from the top to the middle of the handle, it tapers down. So we know that's the correct one. So we're just going to go ahead and it's an easy slide in place, just like that. And that's all it is. We just need a fastener to tighten it down. Now I'm going to feel like a genius if I'm missing something, because I expected this package to be complete, and they were kind enough to send us Allen wrenches, so it's like nothing I have to dig for. Not that I don't have better Allen wrenches than these standard little L shapes, which are kind of a pain in the butt when you need more leverage or depth, but this will do for right now. If I need to tighten it up more, I'll get her done. And she's going in. I will need to tighten it up a little bit more. I probably won't be able to do that with this, because the depth of the bolt where it recesses into this Frenched hole, and I need the longer end of the Allen to grab the hex. It leaves me with just this little bit to try and put some force on it. So if I had like something extra longer to give me some more leverage, that'll make it a bit tighter, which of course I got. I can always get her done, as they say, right? Get her done. Somehow, there it is, you little booger. And that's it. There she is, fully installed. I think this has been a successful endeavor for such an easy project. Now, being the 20mm ball, like I said, you can go ahead and use other Bulletpoint products to help accommodate. You can put a holder for your camera, a holder for your cell phone, pretty much a holder for anything you can imagine. It is a standard 20-inch ball. They do make them in other sizes. I'm sure you get these balls in 1 inch, but the 20mm seems to be the more standard one. And as I mentioned, if you have like extra parts, like those little clamps or whatever from 67 Design, they'll work the same, because it's not the manufacturer, it's the size. So this is all good to go. And it was really that easy. I really hope you enjoyed this install. Thank you for watching. I really love the teaching, so I hope you liked the educational part of this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click the little bell. Of course, join us on all our other social platforms. Don't forget to join us at www.defiantjeep.com, where you can find all your Jeeping performance accessories, camping gear, and other much merch. We love to see you on the trail. My goodness, I am so sorry. I totally forgot to mention the F little tool. All right, so this little tool, which is really an accessory, it is not part of the appliance we just installed. Let me go and unbag that for you. Now, like I said, it comes with this little card, and you got your QR code to find out exactly what this is. I'm going to tell you what it is. This is your tightening tool. Like, let's say you got those rods, and you got that little handle. So 67 Design, these send you these really cool little shaped something with the shape of that handle in there for the knob to tighten it. This is pretty much the same idea, and that's all it is. It's actually called their F-It tool, which is pretty neat. Made out of the same grade aluminum that the other accessories are made out of. It does come with a key ring, so you can hang it about anywhere. And all you're going to do is just grab that little tightening knob, just give it a twist, and this is going to give you more leverage. That is really the function of the F tool. I do apologize for not mentioning that earlier. I was just so excited to get that finished. But I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.